What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction, coming at you with another Comics Writer Pro Secrets. And I've got a great comic on Indiegogo right now. We passed 450 backers yesterday, which is exciting. Definitely one of our most exciting projects yet. Go check out Indiegogo and Deus Volt, which we've got on there right now. The link is in the description below. Back this before it's gone. If you like my comic writing advice and stuff like that, then definitely support the channel and grab our comics. All right. Today I want to talk about just a very simple concept, which is one thing at a time. It seems simple, but even I, at this stage of the game, get distracted by the new and shiny. And what I mean by that is that you get involved in a project, you're in the middle of it, you're in the second issue of a book like I am with Clockwork Dancer right here, and you're moving towards a new concept and moving towards something new because you have a new idea or something like that. Very easy for writers to get distracted on this level and then want to go towards something new. I was actually discussing this with one of my artists yesterday. I was like, hey, I'd like to actually do this manga about blah, 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 blah. And the artist said, whoa there, let's finish our book first. And I said, okay, yeah, fair enough as a point. That's one of the things you got to realize when you're acting like a pro or trying to be professional at this. You have to finish your projects. You have to just like do them. Once you've got one going, commit to it. Make sure it gets done. Don't get distracted. Don't go veer off and work on something else in the middle of it, because if you do, you'll really never get to the point where you just are getting product out, moving on to the next one, getting that product out, moving on to the next one, which is what a true professional does. If you look at comics, as a comic writer, you should be pushing out a certain number of comics per year. You probably want to at least try to get out 12 scripts per year, so you can have at least one monthly, maybe perhaps more than that, depending on what you're doing. And on the art side, it's kind of a similar process. You got to keep getting your books out, and of course, the people who can crank out a book monthly are the ones who typically do a little bit better in the industry overall. So right now, I am of course lettering Clockwork Dancer number 2, which you probably can see from the page. This is my Adobe Illustrator setup right here, and I'm focused on this. I'm going to finish this off, which I've actually been in the middle of for 2 months because I got distracted by other projects. Did not take my own advice. And this is I talk about my failings here, and then you can learn from those as well as my successes, because everything is a learning experience with writing, and everything is a learning experience with life. Gotta just get it done. And that's what it comes down to. So this is a pretty simple video. I don't really know what else to say about this. I guess for tips is just make sure to have an agenda, maybe write it down and say, you know what, I need to get this script done today. This script's going to be, 22 pages long, and it's going to be 3 issues. So we're going to knock out all those 3 issues before moving on to something else. Or if you're like me, you've got a few artists in the fire, and I write one script and then I give one issue to an artist, and even if it's a 3-issue thing, then I move on to the next one, do that, give that to an artist, and then cycle through 3 or 4 comics. But it's important to have benchmarks where you can say, I have completed the task. Maybe it's an issue, whatever you break it down as, in order to keep these things moving forward. And that's how you get things done overall. Organization is key, as is everything. And if you organize your time and you organize what I'm going to do today, and say, you write for an hour and you can write, I'd say 4 or 5 comic book page scripts in an hour, then make sure that's how you budget your time, and make sure that is in your progress for your work. And that's about it. I think it's pretty simple. It is harder to do, I know, than it seems, because it is very hard, easy to get distracted by the new and shiny, new concepts. You want to do something else. You want to get involved with something that's fresh. But getting through the work parts of things makes everything better, and it makes you better as a writer as you do more of these. So hope that helps everybody. We'll be back soon, and leave a comment, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching.